How's it going, everybody? I'm Nikki Delventhal, and these are my dogs, Rodney and Camper Delventhal. For over 3 years, we lived in a Toyota Prius, but now we're in a 4x4 Sprinter. And we're here to take you along on the wild ride. So fasten up your seatbelts and let's have some fun. Don't forget, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, and turn on notifications. We would be so thankful.
It gets so cold when you're this far north at night. You have to wait till the absolute last second to get out of bed. Brr. Is the sun up enough though? Let's see. Might still be too cold out. Got it. We're gonna acclimate to the temperature from bed and enjoy the view. Oh, jacket. More layers. Keys. Crocs. Good morning. So we are, bear spray, on the Denali highway right now in Alaska. Right now we're going east, but then we're going north again. But I'm telling you, Alaska and its off season is magical. We're gonna start getting ready for the day in the car. Yeah. Oh man, it's cold. So right now it's still fall, going into winter kind of, so you still have the beautiful reds, yellows, and oranges on the trees, but it's also that time of year that at any point it could literally start dumping snow on us, so it's also kind of exciting. That's how she does it. Just because you're living in a car doesn't mean you can't have a morning routine or skincare. All right, now for the hard part, breaking down the tent. This is actually my first time breaking this tent down because I just moved into it yesterday, rented it from Alaska Overlander, so hopefully it goes smoothly. All right, so with these, you want to put everything in the back corner, apparently. So let's hope we can get it to break down here. Can't forget these. Zip this up, and I think this is when we close it down and hope for the best. I feel like this is when it gets challenging, when it's hard to be solo. Is like rooftop tents like this sometimes can get a little tough. Oh God, I'm not tall enough. You got it. Get to the tipping point. Come on. So close. Come on. Oh shit. I forgot to move the air mattress to the other side. I guess this is the reality of camping, you know? Sometimes you just mess up and have to redo everything.
Eventually.
She did it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, in case you're new here, I've been living in vehicles full time for over 5 years, so am I a little embarrassed that took that long? Not really. It's kind of just part of the learning curve with a new one, but this vehicle is badass. What am I, Michael Jackson? Oh! But actually, wow. I forgot to have coffee this morning. Am I feeling okay? Let's do that real fast before we hit the road. If you guys can't tell, I had some fun in this vehicle. Oh, I gotta clean this out. should do it. I usually drink half decaf in the morning, so this should be interesting. Would you like some coffee with your milk? The next 48 hours are gonna be pretty wild. Today, I think we're gonna be driving about 5 hours north as we get to North Pole, and yeah, whatever we can find along the way. But after we get there, we're also gonna be taking a flight onto a glacier. So yeah, this is gonna be a wild 24 hours. I'm ready. Let's hit the road. Here we go. I'll see you. Shoot, you guys. I'm so excited. Pretty sure I just got my time wrong. 48 hours. 48 hours of excitement and adventure, and I'm so scared, but I'm so excited. The adventure begins now. This has got to be one of the most beautiful drives in the world, and with fall colors. I am freaking out right now. Woo! We got a party on the Denali highway, baby. So right now, as you drive along the highway, you just see a ton of people camping out, but there's a lot of like fifth wheels and RVs and ATVs and people with their tents, and I'm pretty sure, especially this time of year, they're coming out here to hunt. I think it's moose hunting season. I'm not sure the rules and regulations, but I know there are a lot of them in place. I personally am not someone who would be able to hunt, but I do know that it's really big this time of year. Can confirm it's hunting season. That guy was in full camo with a shotgun across his back. There's moose. There's moose. I caught him. We spotted our first moose while in Alaska. It's a little baby. Ah! Wow. And it's in an aspen grove. Like, could it get any cooler? Fun fact, that aspen grove is one singular organism, and those are two bad arse mooses. Oh my God, they're so cute. Okay, we could be here all day, but we're gonna keep going. Oh yeah, you do not pass up the opportunity for gas when it is so rare around here. Oh, I'm not left-handed. There you go. No way, check that out. Pasture raised and garden fed. I'm freaking out. A gas station has farm fresh eggs. Yes. Oh, garbage. All right, back on the road. Got another couple 100-mile stretch to go, I think. You know what, maybe there's something good to eat in Delta Junction. This looks pretty promising if it's open. No one's here, so I am a little nervous. We're a little low on luck here. Although the gas station had farm fresh eggs, this place has no eggs. So I just ordered a couple things because we really want to move quick today because we have a lot on the schedule and I don't really feel like stopping and waiting for food. Thank you. Here you go. All right. Move up a little bit here and try this thing out for size. Well, it's food in the middle of nowhere. Can't really complain too much. I had really high hopes for them. You know what, let's try this thing too. Ton of burrito, but there's egg in there, and we need protein and all the stuff. I'll do it. All right, you guys. 3 hours to go. So my goal for finding a camp spot right now is somewhere where there's actually not as many trees and mountains, because I want as much open sky to possibly see the northern lights tonight. So we're just gonna keep looking at dirt roads that kind of go to the right and the left here and pick one to sleep at. This looks fun. What do we have going on here? So online I read that you're allowed to boondock here, but I don't see anyone else doing it. So I'm a little nervous, but not wildly nervous. I feel like I'm going insane because nobody's here, but I feel like we should just do it. This is awesome. Let's check the water out. Woo! Big drop. Nice. Oh my gosh, that's freezing. In my brain, this is too good to be true, so I feel like I'm gonna wait to set up camp just to make sure that we could actually stay here. I don't know, just make me feel better. But in the meantime, let's set up Starlink. While on this adventure, I wanted to make sure that I had both internet and power. So I made sure to bring the Starlink Mini I just bought and my JACKERY 100 along with the 80-watt solar panel. The reasons being because these are airplane safe. So now I can use this solar panel to charge in the sun and make sure that we always have power just in case we don't feel like driving more, things like that. But really for me, this is consistent across the board on my car living journey. I've been using the JACKERY portable power station now for over 4 years. And it's been my main power source in most of my vehicles. Not only that, it's great for a home, as if you have a power outage or something, you can be back up and running in seconds. If you would like one for yourself, please use the link in my description, as it really helps me out. But also I have a discount code down there that could save you hundreds. But again, it's that link that helps me out. All right, let's get this running. That's it, we're rocking and rolling, baby. We got internet. This is great, and according to this, we're gonna have somewhere between like 5 hours of internet. Just because I did have this weird feeling that this place is so empty, it's probably because it's off season. I did do a search on the safety and the crime rate in the area, and yeah, looks like we're in the clear. This is safer than the national average, so I'm gonna give this one a go and let's start getting the tent set up. I think the only thing we're really gonna have to worry about here is bears, so we're just gonna keep this on us, especially being by a river, because you know they come after a fish constantly. All right, what do we got here? Let's open this baby up. Oh, actually, just kidding. I just got bit by something. Oh, there's mosquitoes out. I should wear thicker pants so they can't bite me through the pants. Oh, wow. Yikes. But in the meantime, let's get into pajamas and thicker pants for sure. We're gonna change in the front seat. Oh, and I know why I'm so dirty. It's because off-roading in the mud and I keep rubbing on the car. Maybe we'll find a car wash tomorrow. So that's not me or the pants, it's the mud from off-roading. Also, I think I know why people haven't camped here. These guys keep going back and forth. It's really loud. Holy crap. That was a bald eagle that just took a fish out of the water. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I've seen that a few times, but it's like literally mind-blowing every single time. Oh my God, come back. Bald eagle is my favorite bird, if you can't tell. Oh, yes, we are camping right next to a bald eagle's nest. I gotta watch this guy flying all day. But we also have to set up the tent before the sun goes down. Oh, he's still going. They're still going. Who needs TV when you got bald eagles in the freaking river? Alrighty, let's do this. Wow, it's still really wet. That's what she said. Come on, baby. Let's go. Oh, this gets easier and easier every time you do it. Like, first time is a learning curve, but now it's like a piece of cake. to think that I thought this was tough. Woo! That's done. That was so fast. That log has my name on it. Doesn't get much better than that, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, the plan is to sit here and look at cool rocks until the sun goes down. All right, best part of the sunset's over. Bedtime. Oh wow, I can see why it would be smart to have kept that mattress here because now it's freezing. This should move much faster than yesterday. Now that we know what to do, staying alive, staying alive. Name that show. That's such a nice ambiance. We got light, we got Crocs, we got the Riverside. Good night, everybody. Good morning. Oh, look at that view though. I also slept with this fleece wrapped around my head and my neck. It actually kept me really warm. Great job. I feel like normally, see my breath. I feel like normally we would hang out here for like weeks. This is one of those spots, but we have so much on our agenda. So I think we'd pack up and grab coffee on the road. Watch this. Yesterday was a learning curve, today, 30-second breakdown. Watch this. 2 more steps. 10 seconds. Oh, we got one more up here. All right, we're still at 10 seconds. Gotta hold on to this. This goes up to the tipping point. Oh. Yeah. This is still under 30 seconds. Just gotta get the air out. All right, maybe a 2-3 minute breakdown. All right, we're gonna brush our teeth, get changed up, and hit the road because we have a big day ahead. Today is the day we make it to our destination, plus some. All right, let's roll. Let's get off this beach. But we definitely have to come back. Look at that, people did stay here last night. Another rainy Alaska day. Blitzen Drive, Mistletoe Drive, Polar Espresso. Thank you. This can only mean we've made it to the North Pole.
Well, kind of.
This is a place where it is Christmas year-round. Though the actual North Pole, with its dangerous expedition, took hundreds of years to find successfully, this North Pole is about 125 miles south of the Arctic Circle and was incorporated in 1953.
Don't worry, later in this adventure, we end up in the Arctic and come face to face with a polar bear. But that's a story for a couple weeks from now.
In the past 10 years to 2022, Santa Claus actually sat on the city council. Seriously, there was a guy, I think his name Thomas O'Connor, who legally changed his name to Santa Claus in 2005. One of the locals told me that they originally did want to build toys here in North Pole when it was first established. But now, other than tourism, one of the major industries is oil, as they have 2 refineries. Maybe they just needed Santa Claus a little bit sooner and things would have been different. But now off to the major attraction in this town. Actually, hang on. What happened?
There used to be a log cabin right here.
No way!
Yes.
For the next 20 minutes, I learned about the town and really was just making friends.
As you would expect in the North Pole, everyone is so friendly and happy and kind. And Plot twist, we got invited to eat lunch at the Rotary Club, a members only joint where we're gonna get to meet some of the locals, so I am so excited. You guys, this is my favorite part of traveling. You never know who you're gonna meet, and there's nothing like getting immersed with the actual locals. I'm not sure how much they're gonna want to be on film and stuff, but I can at least go in, show you what I can, and explain to you what it was like. I love this. Okay, first step, find an appropriate parking spot. Not on the side of the road. That's actually how I met Jerry. He's like, how did you end up at this North Pole sign instead of the other ones? And I told him I had spoke to one of the locals, and he was like, this is the original sign. This is where all the history is. So really, really exciting that now we even get to be here. Like a glove. Out of paranoia, I'm taking all my valuables. Although I would be deeply concerned if I did get robbed in the North Pole, but you know, never be too careful. Ooh, turn your car off. Now we're good. You guys, I changed out of my Crocs for this special occasion. All right, here goes nothing. Here's to making friends. Love that. Jerry!
Hey, come on.
Told you I'd make it.
Yeah.
Other than a great lunch, we learned about some things that needed changes globally and locally. And really, we just had an all-around blast. Tony, lunch was fabulous. I appreciate it. I love it. Thanks so much. Wow. My biggest takeaway from today is learn to treat your problems as opportunities and always say yes to having lunch with new friends. All right, so there's a lot for us to do. Apparently the largest flagpole in Alaska is here. And yeah, we got Santa Claus House, we got Reindeer Academy. What do you say we hit the road? We're also gonna be charging stuff in the back while we go. Let's hop on over to the Santa Claus House. Welcome to the Santa Claus House. In 1952, Con and Nellie Miller built a trading post in the newly dubbed North Pole. Con was well known for his holiday spirit and red Santa suit each Christmas, so one day when an Alaskan boy recognized him, he said, "Hello Santa, are you building a new house?" And that inspired the name Santa Claus House. Back then, it was filled more with necessities than Christmas treasures since it's situated between two military installations, but it quickly became the impromptu gathering place for residents, and now what it is today, Christmas cheer all freaking year. Santa also hangs out here all year, and we got to meet him.
Ho, ho, ho. Hey everyone, you're seeing this on YouTube with my really good friend Nikki here. And I am going to tell you, I've been impressed by a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people, but she takes the cake. No, I'm serious. She stole my cake. I want it back. If you see her, tell her to give my... Oh, I'm sorry. Anyhow, I just want to tell all of you that Nikki here is on the... Well, she really isn't on the nice list, but she's not on the naughty list, so I don't know. What are you thinking? Sketchy list? Let's go there, okay? I'm kidding. But remember, words from Santa just for you. If you can't be good, don't get caught. From the North Pole, Merry Christmas! And remember, do not, under any circumstances, forget to like and subscribe. If you want to be on the nice list, that is. You
heard it from Santa. Thank you so much, Santa. You're the best. Don't forget to check out the largest Santa statue that stands at 42 feet tall and 900 pounds. There's construction right now, but you have to check out Reindeer Academy next door, where the reindeer learn to take flight. I'm in such a good mood. What an experience. If you're coming all the way up here, highly recommend making the stop, but also mingling with the locals and really getting a feel for the town. But we are not done. In 24 hours, we are going to be landing on top of a glacier. It is going to be an incredible experience, but we have some fun sprinkled in between. So what do you guys say we recap the next 24 hours? Of course, by way of Santa Claus Lane, we first took the hour and 9-minute drive to Chena Hot Springs. Here we soaked in some of the magical outdoor healing springs. They have these rocks that are like perfectly diagonal, so you can just kind of rest on them. It's so nice and so romantic here. It would be fun to be here with someone else. Until then, we'll make some friends.
I also thought that I hit jackpot staying at their campground on the river, but when I went inside to pay for a spot, it ends up it was too good to be true.
Well, can't camp here. They close on September 15th. There's your sign.
So now it's time to find a new spot somewhere in the wild, which ended up being even better than I expected. After an amazing night's sleep in the heavy rain and enjoying the views, the next morning I started the drive to Talkeetna, stopping for a shower and groceries along the way.
I'm so excited, you guys. It looks like the weather is clearing up for our flight. Yes. We're here. It seems like there's a little fog, but where we need to be is all clear. I am so excited. It seems like this flight is gonna be a go. Whew. Coming back at 12:45. Flight was canceled, but will the next one be?
Later.
All right, we're flying in that baby. I think one of these, but that would be my best guess. I made new friends. What are y'all's names?
Jen.
Jen.
Lauren.
Lauren. Nicole. I'm Nicole. I'm Nikki. You guys, ironically, we got the BF Goodrich plane. Pumped about that. What's your name?
Tim.
Tim. Let's go, Tim. Woo! All right, we're gonna sit in the back here. Because it's hot. Do I take the jacket off? I take the jacket off. It's hot. Although I'm gonna be upset when. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. You ready? All right, guys, it's getting loud. Cue the music.
Holy moly, you guys. I cannot believe this is my job. I get to do this for a living, thanks to you guys. Welcome to Alaska, my favorite place on the planet. And we are just getting started, you guys. Did you know Alaska has an estimated 100,000 glaciers? There's more active glaciers and ice fields in Alaska than in the rest of the inhabited world. Even cooler, of the 20 highest peaks in the United States, 17 are in Alaska. This was an adventure I will never forget. Cheers! I love you girls.
Just jump and twist.
Yes! Make that angel! Yeah!
Bucket list check. Snow angels in Alaska on a glacier. Oh my God, my pants are getting wet. Hi Mom, hi Dad, thanks for birthing me, making this possible. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is all because you guys, and I'm gonna cry. That's why I have these on, because I'm getting emotional, and I love you. Thanks for making this my life.